Okay children, you can see we are continuing with the exercise. Question number 4 is which of the following can form or can be the measures of right, which of the following can be the sides of a right triangle. So for being the sides of a right triangle, we should follow the property of Pythagoras theorem. Yes, the Pythagoras theorem says what? Base square plus perpendicular square is equal to hypotenuse square. That is, the sum of the two shorter sides is always equal to the square of two sides is always equal to the square of the lower side. Okay, so if they are following if these sides are following this property, that means they can be the sides of the triangle, otherwise not. So here, who's the longer side? 6.5. So according to this, we can write that 2.5 ka square plus 6 ka square is equal to 6.5 ka square. So we do LHS and RHS. If LHS is equal to RHS, answer is yes. So let's do the LHS now. So 2.5 square plus 6 square. 2.5, that means 25. 25 into 25 gives us 6.25. Okay, plus 6 6 is 36. We add 6 and 36, it is 42. Okay, this is the LHS. We do the RHS now. RHS is equal to, what is the RHS? 6.5 ka square. So 6.5 ka square, we do 65 into 65. 5 5s are 25. 5 6s are 30, 32. 6 5s are 30, 6 6s are 36, 37, 38, 39. And 2 place decimals, so 42.25. Why 2 place decimal? Because it is 65 into 65. So 1 place decimal here, 1 place decimal here, so 2 place decimal. So 2 place decimal in the product, 1 2, so decimal will come here. So here we can say LHS is equal to RHS. Yes, LHS is equal to RHS. So answer will be yes. They can be the sides. Then we start with the second one. Second one is 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 5 centimeter. So it will be the shorter sides are 2 square plus 2 square, which is equal to 5 square. So we do LHS and RHS here also. LHS, that is 2 square plus 2 square, 2 2s are 4 plus 2 2s are 4, 4 4s are gives us 16, and RHS is 5 square, that is 5 into 5, that is 25. So here 16 is not equal to 25, that is LHS is not equal to RHS. So answer is no. So this completes third one. Sorry, second one, we do the third one. Third one is 1.5 to 1.5 2 and 2.5. So who's the greater side? 2.5 is the greater side. So 1.5 ka square plus 2 ka square is equal to 2.5 ka square. 15 15s is 225 and 15 15s are how I am saying, because it is 1.5. 1.5 means 15. So 15 15s is 2.5. Now 15 is having decimal, that is 0.5 0.5. So 2 place decimal, so it will become 2.25. So 2.25 plus 4 and this will become, no, we are doing LHS. This is LHS. So this gives us 6.25. Then we go to RHS. RHS is how much? 2.5 ka square, that is 25 into 25, that is 6.25. So here LHS is equal to RHS. You can see this is also 6.25, this is also 6.25. So LHS is equal to RHS. So answer is yes, they can be the side. So this completes question number 4. In the case of right angled triangles, identify the right angles also. If they are the right will be the right triangle. So they all will be the right triangles actually. First means wherever it is yes, yes, it is a right triangle, otherwise it is not a right triangle. Now we start with fifth question, question number 5. A tree is broken at a height of 5 meters from the ground and its top touches the ground. Okay, so let's start. Suppose this is a tree. Let's make a tree. This is a tree. Now it has broken at a height of 5 meters. So it is broken, suppose this is the 5 meter here. From here it is broken. Okay, so this is 5. It has been broken at the height of 5 meter from the ground and its top touches the ground at a distance of 12 meter. This will touch the ground here. It falls something like this. Okay. It falls something like this and its top is touching the ground at the distance of 12 meters from the base of the tree. Find the original height of the tree. Original height means यही है. इसको अगर हम ऐसे खड़ा कर देंगे, करेक्ट, इसको अगर हम ऐसे खड़ा कर देंगे, that means that will be the height of the tree. Correct. Right now it is forming a right triangle. So if we find the hypotenuse and we add the perpendicular and the hypotenuse, we will get the height of the tree. ठीक है ना, ये यहाँ पर आके गिर गया है, तो अगर हम इसको पता लगा लेंगे, so we will know the exact height of the tree. And how to find out this? Since it's a right triangle and that is the hypotenuse, so we do the base square plus perpendicular square, and then that's how we get the hypotenuse. So since it is forming a right triangle, forming the right triangle, hence by Pythagoras theorem, perpendicular square plus base square is equal to hypotenuse square. What is the perpendicular? 5 square. What is the base? 12 square. What is the hypotenuse? We don't know. So let it be h only. 5 5 gives us 25. 12 12 gives us 69. And this comes out to be 12 12 gives us 144. I'm so sorry children. Then 144 and 25 will give us 169. Yeah. So 169 is equal to h square. Okay. Now square will shift here and it becomes square root of h square of h. 169 is 13 into 13. 13 13 gives us 169. So we write that root under root. So 1 will come out. So h is how much? 13 meters. Now we want to know the actual height of the tree. That means this is 13. So अगर ये ऐसे खड़ा हो जाएगा, this 13 ऐसे खड़ा हो जाएगा. So what is the actual height of the tree? 5 plus 13. Okay. So height of tree, actual height of tree. Actual height of tree, that is p plus h, that is perpendicular plus hypotenuse. So 5 plus 12, it is answer is 17. It is 13. ये 13 है, sorry. 18 meters. 18 meters. Then we start with the sixth one, children. Sixth question is angle PQR in a triangle PQR. So let's make the triangle PQR. PQR, in which Q and R are given. This is 25 degrees and this is 65 degrees. Write which of the following is true. So if we use the angle sum property, we find this angle also. Yes, let's find out whether it is a right triangle or not. Means if it is a right angle triangle, then it will be very simple to find out whatever is true. How? By using the Pythagoras theorem. So in triangle PQR, angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. You can write here angle sum property. Using the angle sum property. So we put the value of Q and R, that is 25 plus 65, which is equal to 180 degree. Plus 90 degree is equal to 180 degree. Now this 90 will shift here, so angle P is equal to 180 minus 90 degree. Hence angle P is equal to 90 degree. That means it is a right triangle. Yes, now since this is a right triangle, this can be the perpendicular, this can be the base, and opposite to it will be the hypotenuse. Okay, so we have to find which of the following is. Let's see what is true. PQ plus QR, PQ square plus QR square is equal to RP square. RP square. PQ square, PQ square and QR square is equal to RP square. Is it true? Can it be possible? No. Why? Because this is the hypotenuse and hypotenuse is equal to the sum of base and perpendicular. So directly you can write what? False. Because it is not following the Pythagoras theorem. Then PQ square plus RP square is equal to QR square. PQ square plus RP square is equal to QR square. Here this is the third side. Yes, and it is the hypotenuse, that means P square plus B square plus H square. So by the Pythagoras property, it is true. So you can write this is what? This is true. Then comes the third one, RP plus QR. RP square plus QR square. PQ square. RP square, that is base, plus QR square, QR square, that is hypotenuse, is equal to perpendicular square. No, that is not possible. So again it is false. And for all three you can write here bracket using Pythagoras is a rectangle whose length is 40 cm. Length is 40 cm. The length is the longer side and the diagonal is 41 cm. Diagonal is 41 cm. We have to find the perimeter. Perimeter means sum of all sides. Okay. Sum of all sides means length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. That is 2 length and 2 breadth. That is 2 into length plus breadth is the perimeter of the rectangle. Now children, you can see that breadth is not given. Correct? This is the breadth which is not given. Okay. Now breadth is not given. Diagonal is given. Correct? And we also know that each angle in a rectangle is 90 degree. That means this is a rectangle. This is a rectangle who has all four angles equal to 90 degree. That means this is 90, this is 90, this is 90, this is 90. Now if you assume that this is a triangle, then it is a right triangle. Opposite to it is what? Hypotenuse. This is the base, so this becomes a perpendicular. Yes. So from the formula of Pythagoras theorem, we can find the breadth and then we find the perimeter. Okay. So let us mark it A, B, C, D. So in triangle ABD by Pythagoras theorem, P square plus D square is equal to H square. What is P? AD square, AB square, BD square. We put the values. AD we don't know. AB we know 4 centimeter, 40 centimeter it is. 40 square, 41 square. To find AD, we shift this 40 square this side. So AD is square is equal to 41 square minus 40 square. Okay, we don't know what is 41, so we just multiply and find out as soon as possible. So it is 1681. 1681 minus this is 1600. So it is 81. So AD square is 81. So AD will be root over 81. Now 81 can be written as 9 nines are. So 8 9 bahar aa gaya. So AD is how much? 9. So now we know the length and the breadth. We find the perimeter. So perimeter of rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth. What is length? 40. What is breadth? 9. So 2 into 49, that is 2 9s are 18, 2 4s are 8 9, 98 centimeter or meter, let me check. 98 centimeter. 98 centimeter. So question number 7, answer is 98 centimeter. Then we go to the 8th one. Question number 8. The diagonals of the rhombus is given. Okay, rhombus is a square. Rhombus is a square. That means its all sides are equal and diagonals bisect each other. That means, I'll tell you what does that mean. Now, It's a rhombus. So let's make a rhombus, all sides equal. This is a rhombus. Let's mark it A, B, C, D. Irritating. Then diagonals are given 16 and 30. So suppose this is 16 centimeter and this is 30 centimeter. This is okay. Now the diagonals, they are the perpendicular bisector. That means they form a right angle here. Okay. Also, they bisect each other. They are the perpendicular bisectors. That means the distance, they divide each other at equal parts. Okay. That means AO is equal to OC. So if AC is 30 centimeter, AO will be 15 and OC will be 15. Similarly, if BD is 16, then OB will be half of 16, that is 8, and OD will be also be 8. Okay, so let's write this much. Okay, this is the property of rhombus. So let's write the property. So let's start. It is given. So ABCD is a rhombus, okay, whose diagonals measure and 16 centimeter. Now since diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree, therefore AO is equal to OC is equal to 15, you can write 30 by 2, which is equal to 15 centimeter, and OB OB is equal to OD is equal to 16 by 2, which is equal to 8 centimeter. Okay. Now children, we know this 8 centimeter. We know this part. We know this part. This is a right triangle. So if we take any triangle, okay, we know this is the right triangle. That means this is the hypotenuse. Any one can be the base and perpendicular. So we know the base and we know the perpendicular. Let's find out the hypotenuse. Okay, now if you know the hypotenuse, that means you know one side and all four sides are same. So if one side you know, you can get the all four sides, and then you will find the perimeter. What will be the perimeter? Sum of all sides, and all sides are same. That means side plus side plus side plus side. So 4 into sides. Okay. So now you take any right triangle in right triangle AOB, कोई सा भी ले सकते हैं, AOB, P square plus B square is equal to H square. P square means OA, AO I have written, so I will write AO only. AO square, base is OB square is equal to H square. So how much is AO? AO is 15 centimeter. How much is OB? OB is 8 centimeter is equal to H square. Now 15 is 225 and this is 64. This is H square. Now 289 is H square. So root over 289 will give us the value of H. I am not erasing the diagram, I am doing it here. So 289 is Better to write AB. 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 And this is also AB. So now this is AB. Now since it's a rhombus, all sides are same. So all AB, BC, CD, DA, all are 17 centimeters. So we write that. Since ABCD is a rhombus, hence all sides are equal, we know that. Hence AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA is equal to 17 centimeters. So perimeter will be sum of all sides. That is, how many sides are there? 4. We will use the perimeter of the square because all sides of a square are equal, just like the sides of the rhombus. So 4 into 17. Now 4 sevens are 28, 4 ones are 4, 5, 6. 68 centimeter. Okay. So this completes the last question. No, this is the last question of the exercise. 68 centimeters is the answer. So this completes the chapter also. Now in the next class, children, we will start a new chapter. Complete your work.